Uh-oh. Hey, what's up? Um, hmm. Do you rec- Good morning. Just hold it before I go back to sleep. All right, man. Take it easy. Hey, James. What's up? Check out the prints I did. Don't read in too much on that one. So that one's Battle Shock. That's the Ultramarine symbol. I'm using these as Oath of Moment. I don't know if you play 40k or know about Space Marines. And that's the ASDOC, but it stands for Assault Doctrine, Devastation Doctrine, and the Tactical Doctrine. Which I kind of have some right here too. One's for individual and one's for like the squads and stuff. Maybe I should have made these things a little bit smaller. So just pack, pack these things up so that you can use them. Probably should make them a little bit smaller. I don't know if those two will fit. Let's see. Close enough. It'll be fine. Alright, that's my 40k, what you call it, little thing. All but the actual dice and measurement tools. I was thinking about making one that stands up like a flag, kinda. Brought back my other dreadnought over here. Let's see. Trying to think how to recreate some of this stuff, but I guess I'll do that a little bit later. Should focus on painting right now. As soon as I'm done drinking. All right. Boy, you can really see the difference in in the coloring. So you can see lighter coloring than the old darker coloring. First iteration with the light blue, second iteration with the white. And then my old school captain. The other captain, very oddly monoposed. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to scrap this model or not. I really want to, but maybe after I'm done. You know what I mean by scrap? I want to remove the paint, I think, including the dreadnought. And redo it. There's going to be a lot of LA Totally Awesome I'm going to recycle because, well, not recycle, but reuse. Which, oh gosh, I forgot. That's right. I have to go to the Dollar General tomorrow to buy some LA Totally Awesome because it's like $4 for 64 gallons. Or 64 gallons. 64 ounces, which is half a gallon. Pretty cheap. Alright, so what needs to be done? I need some bolt metals for this. Outside of that, I think this is ready to be varnished. Yeah, I think so. I'll put this guy up. I think he might be ready to be varnished as well. I might even though this guy's been done correctly, I may even scrap it. Oh, actually, I probably won't. It seems okay. The red isn't going the way I like, but it's fine. At least everything else is done correctly, so I will use him. This guy, I have to get him off this base because it's not the right base. Plus, I have to redo him because he was base coated in the light blue, which doesn't work too well. I was thinking snow, honestly, just to make it very simple, you know, like they're just trudging through snow, especially with the old models, because the base that the old models have are the one with the little slot. We have to slot them in like, let me see if I can find a base. Oh, here it is. So it uses these old bases right here. We see that little hole slot in the center there. Supposed to slot these guys in there, so I have to use let it go, and so I have to put the clay to just go ahead and cover it up, make them look like they're standing on like a hill or snow in my part. So everyone that you see that's like that is the one that fits in a slot. Matter of fact, I have another one of these guys. I think I'm gonna convert these guys to Blade Guard veterans because it's ridiculous. $20 a model. It's just so expensive, including this guy too. Maybe I have 2 of these and 2 of the other one. What else? Oh, so my 3rd, 4th edition Space Marine Captain with folk art paint. I did a decent job at painting it actually. So, just a very monopose, you know, captain or chapter master, or yeah, captain or chapter master. That's right. Alright, let's see. And I think that that particular game Well, no, I don't know which one it is. There's one person talking about it. So disappointed in Games Workshop with like hold on. I guess I don't have the models here, but I guess I technically do. You know, like the regular Marines of these guys are retired, and they're going to Primaris. So all these are kind of like, to him, are useless now. But I think you can still use them. You just have to rebase them or something. And the game that he plays, he bought a model like 4 years ago, and it's still like legitimate. You don't legend certain models and stuff in the game that he plays. Anyways, I ended up getting the primer. Actually, I went to go pick up my primer yesterday, and it's really nice. Hey, Paint, what's up? I can't remember who the person's been in the hobby for 35 years, man. Dude, I have terrible memory. But here's I don't know which one of you guys that played back in Trader Joe's? Road Trader, that's it. So this is one of my not first models, but like third, fourth, or fifth edition. You get really Legends World 2 models. They can't be. Yeah, well, the thing is, though, that game is very consistent with its models. Like, you can use all of them, which is great, But at the same time, it's kind of stale at the same time because I don't know if you can really put out new models, per se. Because once you release all the, Japanese models or U.S. models or German models, then what else is there? You're going to invent some new models? That doesn't exist during World War II times. That's kind of maybe the issue of like historic games is that you can't create new things per se. I don't know. Maybe they don't do that restriction to keep it relatively realistic, but they add new stuff. So what's that one about? I think I just need to go ahead and go to varnish. Well, let me get not that one. Let me get these. Oops, I can't see it. I've got too many models in my desk. I also need to redo this guy. Might as well. It's in the proper base and everything. I bought 2 of these guys on eBay because whenever he joins the squad, he gives them a 4-up invul save. And then I end up getting... I only needed 2 of them, by the way, because I always just try to get 2 of everything. And then I end up getting 2 boxes of Blood Angels Combat Patrol, which comes with 2 of these guys, too. So it's like I didn't need to buy these guys in the first place because the Combat Patrol Blood Angels comes with the models that I need. I usually run Intercessors. It's nice to have Intercessors. They have the sticky objective, which is freaking amazing. Then, nice to have 2 squads of those, which I do get. 2 squads of infiltrators, which is nice. I don't need them necessarily, but it's nice to have 2 of everything, in my opinion. I have 2 impulsors now, as soon as I get the box in today. What else? And then I get 2 librarians. Now I have 4 of these guys. I only need 2. So I'm thinking about converting, 2 of them into, you actually see 3 of them right here. 3 of these assholes. So this one I gotta remove the base and then redo him. This guy I'm deciding I want to keep. He's at least base coated appropriately and the paint is kind of there, so I'll keep him. This guy I'm gonna just strip him because he is already based correctly and built. I can go ahead and just make him the official librarian like this. But what I'm going to do with the other model, I'm going to convert him into the other librarian, the Shroud one. And I think what I'll do to make that is use green stuff to make this into like a hood that covers it a little bit more. And I think that'll be enough. Keep it simple, you know. I don't know what else I could do to, you know, maybe close this up, the crotch region, have it fully caped. I don't know. I need to look at the other model and see. Although Conflict 47, I kind of want to see that, because zombies, orcs with big stomping mechs. Coffee. Nothing like coffee before you go to sleep. All right. Oh yeah, gunmetal. I need to move this. I need him moved too, but I have no room. Oh, I need to finish painting that up too. Let's see. How many points does the library cost in game? He could be used. What do you mean used to stop Deep Strike? Librarians, I think, are 65 points. Of course, it depends on which kind of librarian you're talking about, too, though. Let's see. So I use him as he is, mostly because that, you know, the 4-up invul just increases the survivability of the squad. And that librarian, as is, cost 65 points. Then the Shroud Librarian, the one that's mostly in cloak, is 70 points. So regular Librarian 65, the Phobos Armor Librarian is 70, and Librarian and Terminator Armor, which, hold on. I don't know where to put it. Oh, here it is. So, this is the old Librarian and Terminator armor. Yeah, this is a pure pewter, by the way, so you can see the pewter right there, the shiny, and the little pokey thing, so you can stab him into the plastic. I lost his hand when I was cleaning him, and also he had the book that goes on top. I don't know where that's at. Oh yeah, but what's better is to have the infiltrators. They themselves has like a jamming thing that increases at 9 inches to 12. And they cost 100 points. Plus you get 5 models too, instead of 1. But yeah, man, old school librarian. I need to paint them up. And I wish I could have the freaking... I might have to 3D print like a U, like a ultramarine symbol. And then do something with his arm, his hand, which I do have. I could do something about that. He's a bit smaller, like, if you look at the size comparison of a normal librarian compared to a Terminator librarian, by the way, he's so much smaller. So I'm trying to keep his foot about the height of the base, like above the base. So yeah. Oh, here's the old Terminator. I was testing out the spray paint with this Terminator and it looks good. Except for the leg, it was not enough paint. But the chest looks clean. But yeah. Huh. Yeah, no kidding, man. What's up, Jolly? You ain't wrong. Here's another one. Boom, Squat Marines right there, baby. The cat, dude, he's even smaller than the freaking than the Chapter Master right here. Holy crap! But then again, he is in Terminator armor, so he should be taller. Where is... I do not have a captain, so the only one I can really compare it to is... Hey, what's up, Panzer? So the only thing I could really do is compare it to... Good lord, I need to... It's about right there, like... This way. A librarian is just so much taller than both of them. Yeah, he is. It's short. Like, really, really short. And he got a massive power fist, too. Oops. I guess I got to put the old... That's actually... This is the second gen Terminators. The first gen were freaking Pewter 2, and I have some of them. I actually had Assault Terminators. I had the Lightning Claws and the Shield and Thunderhammer. Then I had the Stone Bolter and Cyclone Missile Launcher and Pewter. I can't remember if this arm comes off or not. I think it's... Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So that arm actually sticks right there in the shoulder. Yeah, I need to print out another freaking thing. Actually, I could probably find one in the spare kit, but it might be too big. Or... There we go. That is not too shabby, and that hand kind of fits. A librarian with a shield. No one would bat an eye. That's how he gets his 4-up invul save. But yeah, I definitely should have a librarian Terminator. I don't want to buy a new one, so I'm going to reuse this because I really like this librarian Terminator. I just wish I had a stupid freaking top thing though. And its original hand too. So the hand is so tiny, it's easy to get lost. I hope I find it. I hope at least I find the top part. I need to paint. Time is flying. What is your best painted model? I don't have it with me. I do have some good painted models with me. Well, back in the day, this was my best painted model. You can see the edge highlighting that I was doing there. It looks so trashy. And you see the eyes are blue with little edge highlightings on the little cheek area of the chicken. And then the scrolls are written in, and a love letter maybe, who knows. And then I was quite proud of that one actually. I hand painted the, I have no idea, ultramarine symbol with the number 1 on it, and the green leaves, grass. I'd say this looks pretty good, although I did kind of up it with another model, because you can really see the quote-unquote edge highlighting on the arms and stuff. And the painting is a little bit like, I don't know how to describe it, but I gotta paint some gloss. Is he? Yeah, he is. Gotta paint some gloss varnish on just like strips of areas. So some areas are gloss, some areas are not. Put that in the back there. Oh, I need to grab this guy. Oh. Make sure I don't forget about this guy. Whew. The original Tigurius Librarian. I need to strip him again for like the 4th time, because he's base coated in light blue instead of white, and I get to get the scene going. And this is literally a solid model, I believe. It has no backpack. Man, that's a huge nip right there for the backpack. Outside of the backpack, this is one solid figure. Much like, nope, not even the, no, actually much like the Apothecary. Outside of the backpack, it's a solid piece of pewter. That freehand looks, it was pretty good, I'll say. I was impressed myself, you know, but it's you know, it's average now. I mean, for a person who has never painted before, I thought that was pretty good. One of the first times painting too, or yeah, you know. Time to is he the size of a Groot? Groot? Like Marvel, what you call it? Like Groot from Marvel? Or do you mean Kroot? Like a Kroot hound. Groot. I well, it depends. Which timeline are you talking about in terms of Groot? I'd say it's about the size of maybe between baby Groot and teenage Groot. I guess. He's really, really tiny. Okay. It's a little too watery. That's okay. Just get it all painted. If I can get it painted on the webcam. Oh! Grex? Oh man, what are they called now? It's slightly bigger than them. Man, I forgot what they're called now. As a matter of fact, there was a guy playing Orc. Gretchen. Gretchen? Is what you mean? Calling him Groot. He's a bit bigger, maybe twice the size. Man, I have some original Orc too, actually. Because we were intended to play some Blood Bowl, and I was going to go Orcs with them. Yeah, I did, yeah, Orcs. That's right. Teenage Gretchen. Man, I don't think Gretchen's like... I think they're the same, almost the same size all the time. Like, there's just baby and then Gretchens. Or maybe... maybe they don't even have baby. Maybe they're just shrooms until they become Gretchens. I'm not sure the story in Gretchens, honestly. I don't know if they're like the orcs with the mushroom stuff. Okay. Let me get this gun painted and that'll be done, and I can varnish this baby. I bought a massive bottle of varnish too. Snotlings. I don't know. Has anyone ever played them? Oh, those are Nurgles. That's why. Are they Nurgles? Yes, they're Nurgles. Snotlings. Ah, man. As a matter of fact, today or yesterday actually, someone was playing Orc versus Demons. In the Demons, it was playing Khorne and Nurgle. Didn't really stay to watch the end. Kind of want to know who won though. I didn't get a chance to play it today though. Oh man, I painted that area there. But there was a lot of people that was playing AOS actually, or a few, should I say? 4 of them. That's weird, but can you please help me make a custom? costume or custom Warhammer Codex for Chaos parts? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by help you make? I don't understand the question. Like, oh, I was gonna say I was gonna refer you to James. You know, he gave me the idea for the orange and blue for my O12. So like, what do you mean by in terms of ideas? Like what it looked like, or lore, or well, I'm not really good at lore, or oh Jesus Christ, I don't know where that came from. No idea what it was like touching that makes that. And I lost the front piece of that. Oh, okay. So let's see. Chaos Pirates. Are they going to be Space Marine like? Are they going to be um are they going to be cultists like? Oh, you have to also think about that. Like what okay, Chaos Pirates, so you have cultists, you have Chaos Space Marines. Maybe I don't know if you Chaos include demons in that one. So that's kind of one of the steps that you have to take is whether it's going to be cultists, space marines. Just cut off the miniature leg at the table. Well, there's one way of making it work. I think it's gonna be hard to make special rules for it, just because. Is this something that, like, I guess I need a little bit more context too. I guess is this something that you're doing with your group, that you create you know, your own kind of little thing? Scrub buckets. Hmm. I was trying to think like Slanesh maybe. Man, you'd be doing so much better with Dark Angel, not Dark Angels, but with Dark Eldar. They're pretty much space pirates already. Uh, hmm. I'll say that's. I mean, that's definitely something that you have to sit down and really think about. So, so you're doing. So. So cults and space marines. I think you're gonna be better off with cults, just because they're more human-like, and all space chaos space marines are, you know, in a suit of armor. Probably. Unless you're not tied to like. Hmm. I haven't played Chaos Space Marine, should I say? So I don't know what's available in their line. I know your best bet will probably be Cultists at that point. Hey, Unicorn. When you're looking for sea creatures and stuff, you're definitely going to be going for the demons on that one, of course. What else? Oops. I don't know if there are any models with, like, you know, patches, eye patches and stuff. And the good thing about Cultists is that you can use Imperial Guard, because that's in a lot of sense what they are. They're just normal human beings that got converted to chaos. Which I think you'll be able to find some patches in because you're on Cultist, you might want to look into Imperial Guard too, because that's, again, like I said, they're kind of the same. You just, you know, so that'll at least open up your availability. Look for some models in Imperial Guard. I think some of them do have patches, so that could work. For the Parrot, I don't think there's anything with parrots in 40k. At least none that I know of. Oops. The painting inside there. Could have a flying unit with 8 miniatures. Call them the 8s. That sounds a little bit more like Corn there, Panzer. I think Corn's number is 8. Yeah, Pirate Chaos though, it's kind of difficult. The only thing that really comes close to that, you could be blending in a lot of Dark Eldars, because Dark Eldar is in fact just pirates. Well, at least for the boat, you can use the Dark Eldar boat. Because they literally have boats. Well, you know, future boats. Well, I think you have to do more than just paint him yellow. Definitely make it look like, make him look like he has actual corn on his body, like body armor, you know? I'm not familiar with AOS either. But I do like the name though. Corn on the cob is freaking hilarious. No, have a corn, whatever, riding on a corn on a cob, corn cob, corn on the cob. That would be better. A corn unit on a corn, corn on a corn, corn on the cob. Treasures with tentacles could be a unit. I really don't know where to find such model. You'd have to make your own, I think. I don't think even fantasy. Well, if you have a 3D printer, you can definitely search My Mini Wargaming for like stuff like that. You know, I think that's something that's very close to D&D, where you'll have like the trap chest with tentacles. Or may have to go to Japan. I don't know. Milk of the corn. I don't know who's gonna be milking some corn units, but forgot to get to paint that. Oh, I can paint it right now, as a matter of fact. That is very plausible. You would cook you some spaghetti and use those as tentacles, glue it to the model, and maybe, you know, fully glue it into place. I don't know if it'll rot or not. Okay, a lot of patch-up work on this top model here. So I'm going to do that as gunmetal. Okay, I think I got all the blue. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, James, hopefully that helps somewhat. I mean, if you really want to do Space Pirates, but I guess something that's not Space Pirates, you know, that's going to be tough. But if you want to do Space Pirates, again, Dark Eldar is Space Pirates all the way. Squidmore Miniatures has made a conversion kit for... Huh. Oh my gosh, really? Sorry, my music stopped playing. It's like usually it plays for a little bit, and like, man, has time flown? There's a gunmetal that I needed to paint. Where is it at? What am I missing? Oh, that. There we go. Found it. It's this thing. What else? What else? I think this is ready to... actually, I need the red. That's right. For the lights. Because I seem to have forgotten to do that. So, I guess a real quick summary. Look up Dark Eldar. See what you can find with that you want to use from theirs. They are definitely space pirates. Then obviously, you know, you can look at different miniatures in My Mini Factory and stuff like that. My Mini Factory, if you have a 3D printer, is going to help you out a lot. A lot of people make a whole bunch of custom stuff. I don't know if you want to, you know, make it on your own, or like kit bash it on your own, or you know, just have the models. Red. What else? What else can I think of? If you're not too worried about like you know, staying strictly Chaos Marines or cults, and you just want to make I guess a kind of like a list of a custom faction, then you know, you open up kind of like a lot of options for sure. What did I want to paint that color? Where else did I miss? I think it's in this model here. So what made you want to do this? Like, what made you want to do... Oh, just an idea? Are you restricted of anything? Like, it must be chaos? Or can it be open to anything? Ship on top could be used as a centerpiece model. Whoo, man! Okay. Gotta do this thing too. 'Cause I forgot the red on this one. Man, it was terrible yesterday. Didn't go to sleep until like 4 hours after I went off stream. Struggled so hard to go to sleep. I was kind of dozy at the shop. So let's see. Chaos has a lot too, I believe, right? So Chaos has demons. You can go Korn, Slaanesh, Nurgle, Zinch. Then you can go each of the demons and then the demon armor. So each of the demons, that's 4. Then you can go with each of the Chaos, which is going to be Nurgle, Chaos, Marines, Zinch, which is 1,000 Suns, Korn, which is the Berserkers. You can also go Black Legion, which is the normal Space Marine. That's 8 so far. You go Chaos Knights, which is 9. Is there anything else? So I think 9 so far. So what does the what does Space Marine have? You have the Vanilla Marines, Black Templars, Blood Angels, Salamanders, I believe. No, not Salamanders. Vanilla, Blood Angels, and Dark Templars. I think that's it, right? For at least Space Marines? I think so. Then let's look at Imperial Knights, Custodes, Sisters, Imperial Guard. What else? So 7 for Imperial? For regular Space Marines, I'm not counting the, the subcategories of, like, Anvil Detachment or Gladius Detachment. That's just vanilla Marines. I don't know if any whale models, but Broken Ship Terrain from AOS is basically a classic pirate ship. Also, Nighthawk model, which is a ghost riding a ship. A ghost riding a ship. Huh. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, really? Huh. Is that like their dragon is the ship? I gotta look at that up. Hold on. Oh, Grey Knights, so that's 8. Yes, yeah, they're their own. I would say Death Watch, but they're getting kind of cramped. Oh yeah, Inquisitors now, which is going to include Death Watch in there too. I don't know. Grey Knights might be. I don't know if they're going to lose their individual identity or not. So 9 so far. So it was about equal, I think. Unless Death Watch becomes its own thing again. Which it's not looking promising from the rumors I hear. Company of Heroes. Age of Sigmar. Nope. Is it Destruction? It's not Death. No, look up Nighthawk though. There's the Beast of Chaos. That's Slaves of Darkness? No, wait. Dude, do they have a... Is Beastman not on there? Oh, okay, I see. Alrak the Drowner. It's just like the front of the ship, though. I thought it was like a whole model, like, it's their equivalent of a dragon. Oh, man. Hold on. There is no Beast of Chaos, is there? Skaven. Huh. Definitely not an order. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I'll think about it throughout the day, see if I can't think of anything else more. Oop. This model takes up a lot of room. Oop. Don't fall. So for rules, I don't know. I'm assuming the guy with the eye patch is going to be the chapter master or whatever that thing, and he's going to have like an eye shot where he's going to lift up his little eye patch and shoot a laser beam out of it or something. Okay, I don't think I painted this. I think I could maybe varnish this guy. Trying to see, make sure everything is done with him. I guess I need to paint that like that. I don't know what to put on the purity seals, man. You're supposed to put writing on them, but I guess that is everything. So I guess I need to paint that one area real quick. I really like that. And then actually have the bird or the pirate or the bird itself as his second in command, and actually be an individual model, you know. It'd be a mutated bird, and you could probably use a Zinch model, maybe like a I don't know, like Zinch are about birds and stuff. Just don't know if you want it like that big. I need to paint. Where is it at? Where are you? Nope, 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 nope. Ah, bone white. So this is the last thing to paint on this model, I believe. Even though, you know, I don't know if I should write anything on these scripture per se, even though you should, because it'll make it look nicer. But I'm thinking no on that. No. I like the way this model looks. I did a pretty good job on it. Decent job. I don't want to overhype my own. I don't want to boost my own ego here. Might overinflate my head. Zinch Greater Demon is the parrot, and the captain is the head. Is the parrot, and the captain is handing the bird shoulder instead of the reverse rolls. Would it be just like a normal chaos cult? Chaos cults? just sitting on top of like the largest demon bird. Like you get the what's it, the two-headed demon? What's his name? The one that freaking survived the the toss and the weird warp. I forgot what the greater demon of Tzeentch is called. I forget what his name is. The two-headed bird. But it's going to cost a lot of money for that, you know? Especially if you get official GW stuff. I don't know if you have that kind of money to blow, you know? Karis Fight Weaver. Yeah, yeah. I believe that's how it's said too. Yep. Well, there you go. Your parrot's gonna be the second in command from Tzeentch, which is the Fate Weaver. I forgot what its name. Actual name, I think, yeah, Koros. I think that's it. Hard to know for sure. Total War 3 has a zombie pirate faction with big ship mechs. Jeez. Man, this the spray paint looks like it's flaking. Man, not enough room. I'd like to see if I can turn these guys to Blade Guard veterans. Don't know if I have enough. I know I have 4 of them at the very least. At least I used all that blue. Alright, he is done. There we go. Total War 3, do you like... I heard like people don't like Total War 3. I think I heard people like Total War 2 so much better than 3. I can't remember what the reasoning and why behind it. I think it's maybe mostly the same thing but just less stuff in it, I believe. Was that the case? Silence. I don't have any more blue, so I'm gonna just leave it at that for now. I think I will scrap that Dreadnought. Yeah, I never really. I remember playing one of the original Total Wars, and I loved the idea because I was really into RTS games. But man, it was so much to imagine, so much to manage. Having to tell you guys to run, and they get exhausted, you know, and it's a big, massive war, which was great. But I actually like the Warhammer version of it. Have y'all played Warhammer something Hornet? Rat's Hornet or something like that? I believe it was for the PlayStation, maybe, or the Super Nintendo. I don't remember. It was also like a Total War game, but you had to do it with a controller. Boy, that was rough. Actually, let me go ahead and paint that. So imagine playing Total War on a controller, man. Woo-wee. Luckily enough, that game didn't have too many things to manage. I love that game, though. I never owned it. I had to rent it. If I can't afford, I couldn't afford games. Oh, silent. God, it's like it's Warhammer. It took place in the fantasy game. It wasn't a 40K game. It was a really, really fun game. Probably fun to play today. It's really weird because you could actually alter the combat by clicking on, quote unquote, clicking on a unit and then like powering it up by hitting the button. Terra the Invicta? I have to look that up. I'll say I don't I do have limitations. Yeah, I think I'm going to scrap this guy, so I don't really need to paint him. I'm not running two Ballistus Dreadnought. I mean, I normally do sometimes, but right now, I think I'm replacing the Ballistus with repulsors at the moment. Okay, gotta let those dry. I can actually paint him up. He is actually... I can actually paint him up because he is the color I want to go with. So I will start painting him up tomorrow. I gotta put this guy in the blender so I can get him started too. I don't mean like I'm gonna give them up. I mean I'm just gonna put them in the to strip their paint so I can repaint them and then use them. I have two transports that are really good. It's super micro intensive calculated trajectory for asteroids and planets. Holy jeez, yeah, I don't think I could. That's a bit much, you know. Like I really want to get into like the 4K game or 4X games. Is it 4X? 4X, yeah, 4X. Explore, exploit, exterminate, expand. The 4X games. And actually there is a game out there with a 40K. I should try to get it and play it. But I don't know how exciting that is, but I mean just for, of course, myself. Let's see. Alright, I think I have to varnish this guy. I think I'll leave that as a white light. I do believe him to be maybe not finished. Let me take a look at the repulsor real quick. I can't remember what if his shoulder pads are gold or not, or even if the repulsor has a guy sticking out the top or not. Let's see. There, yep, you are sticking out the top. So he's red. Huh. He's gonna be blue for me. So red and nope, it's not colored. So the shoulder pads, the little what do you call those things? Whatever you call the the surrounding the shoulder pads is not colored differently. The YouTube playthrough, I saw it is super boring. Yeah, it's. Yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, you know, for like strategy games can be exciting. Yeah, but the around the pauldrons, like the lift portion of it. Here we go. So you can see the pauldrons here, right there. See, it's gold, and then you have the kind of like the blue part, and then the gold part. The gold part's the raised area, whatever that raised area is called. It's according to the picture, it's all the same. It's like that raised lip around the pauldron, the shoulder pad. It's the same color as the armor, so I don't really have to color it. Although I might just make it gold, make it more ultramarine-esque. We are ultramarines. Yeah, because I'm looking at the picture and it's all red because I guess it's Mechanicus, and the pauldron itself has blue on the inside because it's ultramarines. Has the ultramarine symbol, blue inside like that, and then has the ultramarine symbol, and then this little lip is matching the color of the armor, which in the picture is red. So seemed to be good there. He will be scrapped. I'm thinking maybe this model will be scrapped too, and favored to get this color on it. So if I do that, this is a lot of blue I have to remove, and a lot of scrubbing, and a lot of that stinky smell. It's going to be worse for this one because there's a lot of fragile things, which I hope holds, and it's going to be a pain in the butt to paint that butt area. Trying to get into those crevices and stuff inside between the engines and the whatever the things next to the engines are. That's why I'm a little bit hesitant. But you can see, like, so you can see like this is like so blue because it's light blue base, and this is white base, and this looks so much better than this one to me. It's super unique, but gameplay wise, some features should just become annoying. You should get the full design of your own spaceship. Like, too much micromanaging, I can see that being very annoying for sure. It's just, it gets a little bit much, you know, when you want to play a game just to have fun. And then you're having to tell your Sims character to freaking go use the bathroom, damn it. You don't need me to tell you that. Oh. I don't know if I showed, like, I don't know if everyone was here whenever I showed this off, but I kind of like it. So I have that, have that. I'm sure you guys like this one. You know, that one, and it's super long. It's so all these things, using it for Gladius Task Force. You have your different doctrines. You have your tactical doctrine, your ass doctrine, and then your devastation doctrine. Everyone likes the ass doctrine, so. And then I use these for for the sticky. You know, when the intercessors have sticky ability, which is really nice. So I use this to claim that I own it, which I have, I think, 5 of them. Or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there ever 6 objective ones? I don't know. I doubt I'll ever own all of them. And then I use this for my Oath of Moment number 1 and Oath of Moment number 2. And the reason why I have number 1 and number 2 is because I run Guilliman, which allows me to have 2 Oath of Moment, not at the same time, but once the first one is destroyed, then I can remove Oath of Moment 1 and put it where Oath of Moment 2 is. So for example, like, if that's my first Oath of Moment with those guys and they die, I switch it. So I'm making this, that's my now Oath of Moment. Then of course, Battle Shocked, which, oh man. Let's see. And then I have all these dice here. The green dice are for the health. The blue dice under there is for my command points. These dice right here are for secondaries. The green one's for secondary number 1, and the white one's for secondary number 2, and the red one's for primary, because I have 3 of these dice that count for 30 points, and then that's a 20-point one. Alright, I gotta pause right here. I need to go to sleep. I keep saying that, you know? Oh, hold on. So, I say this spray paint is amazing. It's very clean and smooth. It's really nice. I really like it. And I scrapped, like I said, I scrapped these guys, and I finally completed them because I found the backpacks for this guy. This guy was technically supposed to have just an arm there, like a mechanical arm, but I found the one with the sword instead. So I just gave him the sword just in case I want to use him as another captain or something. And like I said, I ended up cleaning him up. He cleaned up pretty good. You can kind of see a little bit of a mess there. And then the dreadnoughts, let's see. You can see there's a little silhouette base coat there. I'm going to glue this down and keep it down. This was professionally painted, and I blew it up. Let's see if this guy also did the same thing. So the arms move and everything. The guy that built this was pretty good. Yep, right there. I'm going to glue that down too. Alright. Alright, I am going to sleep. Anyways, I try to stream every day around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and try to stream for at least an hour to try to paint my freaking mess over here. I do paint 40k, which is going to be Ultramarines and Tau as well, 40k. I do play a game called Infinity as well, and I do have some proxy models with Infinity. Everything's proxy Infinity. I do have Underworlds, which I'll bring home and start painting that, and I have some MCP models, which is Marvel Crisis Protocol, which I still do play too, which I'll bring home and paint as well, the ones that I haven't painted yet. So I do have a lot of freaking models to paint. So anyways, I gotta go. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, the sound down below.